Meniabo story be so. I say 3 years after JJ Rawlings death, see what Zanetor Rawlings said that shocked everyone. JJ Rawlings, we 3 years ni. Hey, abandon papa. But I'll read a story, but let's check maybe JJ Rawlings story there. You see JJ Rawlings who ye 3 years ni na wakan sembi ma neba kwa kan sembi ma neba kwa kan sembi ma obi a shock I say a kick for 3 years. Wow. And then Nancy and your honey at say JJ Rawlings with free 3 years already. Hey, Charlie. Embrace your new. Now, you read the story now. I say Dr. Zanetor Rawlings, who is the member of parliament for Koleklote, has asked Ghanaians to support and promote local tourism to help the country's economy, just like her late father JJ Rawlings did with the famous Panafest. Now, I say she said that the Ministry of Tourism should try to find out the real background of some historical buildings in the country, especially along the coast of Osu, where a lot of things happened before Ghana got its independence. Now, you see, this JJ Rawlings story, it is raising a lot of issues, okay? And I think it is the right time for us to discuss. Now, she thinks that the government's support of these kinds of events will bring tourists to these places all year long, which will bring in money. Dr. JJ Rawlings was on Power FM's Jabwasi show talking about the popular Chalewote Street Festival that took place in Osu in her constituency before the Homowo Festival. She was excited about how the activities kept Osu and its surrounding areas awake for days. Even though there were a lot of activities that brought a lot of Ghanaians from home and abroad, as well as other foreigners to the center of Africa to see the beautiful streets, fanfare, and arts, the lawmaker thinks that a lot can be done to make these festivals bigger than what the country saw. Zanetor, the first daughter of the late Ghanaian leader, JJ Rawlings, told Jabwasi host Kwame Menka that there are a lot of historical buildings in Osu besides Independence Square and Osu Castle. She stressed that these old buildings and certain families have a rich history that needs to be told again to attract Africans from other countries. Zanetor talked about the Pan-African Historical Theatre Project, which is now called Panafest. This is a culture event for Africans and people of African descent that happens every 2 years in Ghana. He urged the government to put more money into the tourism industry than what is already happening. She said that the strength of the year of return, which was started by Akufo-Addo, came from Panafest. Now, this is where I think the issue is, which was started by her father and held for the first time in 1992 to support unity, Pan-Africanism, and development of the African continent. I've always tried to get people to notice that making a cathedral is not what tourism is about. You already have some things there. In other countries like Jamaica, Trinidad and Tobago, or Cuba, they made sure to fix up old buildings and keep them in good shape, she said. She said that fixing up the old houses in Osu could create jobs for people who want to tell people about their family stories and make the local economy better. Now, for Omo Wamonte in somewhere, Yamame a Zanetor Ekana, very simple. Ose Uko Osua, and nine bebrewo, and listen, it is not only Osu. Say Kumase Kra, on say, Onam main street neso na Oko Edum. Opa Yamfane say, Amokom traffic light, and Hua. Na Oko, share the area of Kumase, Kumase Technical Kumasi first, formerly Kumasi Poly. Once that's our Kumasi Poly area, na if I'm saying Anglican, Kumasi Anglican school no ewo. Once say hono the buildings over there say ohwe sa kwan ni so a buildings na ewo hono they have a certain touch. They don't look modern. They look very very olden. Olden structure ne se ni atetefo no the building has that touch. Now, as someone all can say oba Osua buildings bebre wo ho. Na buildings no bebre na ewo rich stories. Bebre na obekọ ebi mu no na ebi a colonial masters ne bae ahase na no ne omo family te ebi a wo bi we no ye ma Ghana ahase na north buildings ni bebre ewo stories. But I say ye can your story no tourism no ye can say Osu ho no Independence Square pe ene ye can. Sa Independence Square no but buildings bebre wo Osu ho a na ke no nso ebetumi ama tourist aba ho na yenye sika. Now for me I think where the argument is na me melodies kra no obi atwema adwen abaso da on say emre bi metena ha se na meka say President Akufo-Addo ye nina ye bonechi say onya de but me betena ha ka say ade ba ko amesusu say President Akufo-Addo no de waye hu adwuma a waye ade yie eye sa Ghana Beyond enye Ghana Beyond it year of return. Me can year of return no obi betwe emergency so say sa year of return na me bo President Akufo-Addo abaso no ma me mfa abaso body ni na mbo President Akufo-Addo na me mfa ebi nso Emma Rawlings because that time no Rawlings and share movement na se a ofre ne Panafest ende ne ba no so ka ho asem as a Panafest no so sa na because we year of return na Ghana I mean omo akwa pie mu wo obi man so ene ye ka se mumbra back inti ne ba no so tremu a Panafest no sa inti page na Panafest ne so ena Akufo-Addo ede be ye year of return no na isi Ghana won ye yankrophobia nanka wo se ye system no ye bibisa but you see over politicization what you say over politicization of issues and nti na ama enne se wo bi hye bibia sekra na eya ne yempese ye beka say nipa kro we ade we a wo hye ase no okonya inspiration efri asomesi ho enti utie Zanetor nsem a waka nsem bebre one tourism ye improve upon the tourism ye fa sika enhye other things emu cathedral no mayenye ne papa ene share Panafest ase a President Akufo-Addo be draw away free nti no what you say three things in one eno na waka say 3 years on montre mo adwe comment box ni mo I don't know what you think but montre mo adwe me da say